Ladies and gentlemen, on tonight's episode of Mythbusters, we're going to see what happens when the top team in the National Hockey League goes up against the youngest team in the National Hockey League. Yes, of course. I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of questions to be had. Just to spice this up a little bit, we even dressed up the Colorado Avalanche as the Nordiques. The Canadiens, they've got no idea what's going on here behind the scenes. They've been told this is actually Mike Hoffman's beer league team. Jakub Dabish, he gets to start. Look at him. He doesn't even know what he's up against. It's like he's got his balls covered in honey and he's about to go for a walk in the woods or something. And Mackenzie Blackwood is between the pipes for this mysterious team in blue. The puck is dropped. We are officially underway. And as you can see, for the first 10 minutes of this game, two of these teams, they're trying to feel it out. Ironically, it's like they're trying to get to know each other. The Habs do get off to a pretty good start. Okay, they're pulling up some shots on Mackenzie Blackwood pretty quick. But somewhere around the midway mark, all these good times, they're about to change. When Brock Nelson puts one past Jakub Dabish to make it a one-goal game. And you can see it. You can actually see what's going on here. It was at this point the Canadiens seem to have their suspicions about the opposition. Hey, I haven't seen Mike Hoffman on the ice. It only gets worse when Brock Nelson comes right back and he appears to do it again. The Avalanche, they've got a 2-goal lead now. And even though Marty St. Louis doesn't like this one and he proceeds to use a coach's challenge, there's nothing he can do about it. Because as you can see, it's one of his own boys making contact with Gabriel Landeskog and putting him in this position. In fact, they don't even give this one to Nelson. They give it to Landeskog. Sure, yeah, why not? It's his 4th goal of the season. Now we're going to move on to the second period, and this is where it starts to get ugly, okay? It starts to get really, really ugly out there. Brent Burns finds the back of the cage after an offensive zone face-off. He puts the Avalanche up by 3, and just a couple of minutes later, Brock Nelson, that reincarnated World War I veteran, whatever you want to call him, he's got it way too easy, and he makes it 4 for the Avalanche. Like, what are you guys doing? What are the Canadiens trying to accomplish here? It's some horrific D-zone coverage. The fans, they're loving it in Colorado, okay? Bananas are in pajamas in the stands. Marty is starting to get a little cranky back there. He's just a couple of goals away from really making an example out of a jackeye. But luckily, before he even gets a chance, before he completely loses that mind of his, something miraculous happens. King Kovsky is at it again. This time he's going to hit him with one of those big-ass spinoramas. He's been really putting on a show out there lately. What a feed. Ivan Demidov finally gets the Canadiens on the board. But I really hope you're not expecting the belt off of this one, okay? Because newsflash, they don't. It's one of those nights. McKinnon, he's going to score goal number 5 for the Avalanche off of a rebound. And I mean, look at Carrier, man. Did anybody remember to ring batteries? Because Carrier's controller is dead. It's just not working anymore. Now we're going to move on to the third period, because the nightmare continues. Devon Taves makes it 6-1 for Colorado. Now Hudson does strike back. All right, our boy, we got to give him some credit. He has been practicing this shot. He brings the boys back within the battle, back within 4 goals. Totally doable. But the Avalanche are the constipated ass that just keeps on pushing, and your final score of this hockey game is 7-2. The experiment has ended. And Big Josh Anderson, you're probably not going to believe this, but Mike Hoffman and his beer league team, they weren't even in the building. I've seen some Habs fans, they're pretty angry this morning, but I just want to say that you might as well relax, okay? This is a young team. You knew it was going to be tough. You're going to have to try and move forward. Your family, they're dependent on you. Don't give up, because this Colorado Avalanche team, they're a juggernaut in the NHL right now. Just one regulation loss so far for that team. And keep in mind, I mean, they're 25 games to the regular season already. So what a run it's been for them. But onward we go. The Canadiens, they're going to be looking for a big bounce-back game on Tuesday night against the Ottawa Senators. That's game 1 of another back-to-back. Looks like they're going to be squaring off against the Jets on Wednesday. These back-to-backs, you might as well get used to them. But that's going to do it, okay? That's going to do it for this quick little game review, guys. You can go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Please don't forget to give that like button a drop kick before you leave here. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more, maybe even subscribe. Okay, I'm trying to hit my goal of like 947 million this year. So let's see if we can get that. And hey, well, see you next time.